is I was driving my partner to drop her off at the train station. She was about to fly back home to Jamaica in regards to a funeral. And all of a sudden, these police cars just came up to the side, pulled us out of the cars, get out of the car, shouting, and we're arresting you for firearms. And I'm thinking, what is this? This can't be happening. You know, I know that I get stopped and searched quite regularly, right? But I never thought that you're telling me you're searching me for firearms, and then you're saying you have a warrant to come back to my home.
They had an actual warrant.
Yeah, they said we've got a warrant as well to search your property. And I'm thinking, to search my property? I'm like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So then they took me back to my property after searching my partner and I on the sidewalk, right? And basically brought me back to the property. And from there, then all my neighbors are seeing them searching me. Everyone's looking. My alarm's going off in my property, so it's alerting all the neighbors within the neighborhood. And people are seeing all of this. Go into my property, you're looking for these firearms, you can't find anything. All I can hear in the background is these police officers like, oh, we need to hurry and get back because we have to have breakfast. We haven't had breakfast because they already know they're not going to find any firearms. But because it's got to that point where they're searching and know there's nothing, they're like, oh, we have to get breakfast. We need to hurry and get this over and done with. There's no firearms here. So it looks like to that point, they was going to release me and let me go. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, fine. Right? Partner is there. They went and searched her property and so on. They told my partner, oh, you can go now. You can go get your flight. They found some money in my safe. They found about £1,930. They gave her £100 out of that money and said, you can get a taxi now to go to the airport.
Who made these decisions? It was just like the top. Who made the decision she could have £100 and?
Well, apparently they said because you're going to be late for your flight, take £100 from me. I'm like, oh, thanks, giving her £100 of our own money to get, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay. So she took the £100 and she went. After she left, straight away, we're going to arrest you for money laundering because this money you have here is from the proceeds of crime. Like, I'm like, you just gave her £100
of the proceeds of crime.
How does it make any sense? Next thing I'm down at the station, right, being interviewed, waiting to be interviewed for hours. I was in a cell for hours, right? Then the first thing during the interview, after the interview, first thing I got was someone from my place of work come down to say, you're being suspended from work. So if you're going to tell me that, straight in my mind is like, no, I work all day. In the afternoon, at the end of the day, nearing the end of the day, you're just telling me I'm going to be suspended from work. I'm like, what the hell, what is going on?
And this is on the same day that you went?
The same day I went to the station.
It's very caring of them, isn't it?
Yeah. So being suspended, then the police then interviewed me and said, we're releasing you under investigation.